Hey there. A lot of the parents that I've worked with did not feel that the path their child was on was the best possible path for their child, but they didn't know what they could do differently for them to help their child, for them to bring out the best in their child, and for them to become better parents of that child. That's what this course is about. You've probably already tried a lot of different ways and methods to help your child. Some of it worked, some of it had no effect or was too much work or struggle to implement. Some of it might even have alienated you and your child until you stop doing it again. It's time you try something different, and this course is going to give you a very different way of approaching your child. To be able to help your child transform from the inside out, we need to work through some pretty deep insights about ourselves and about our children, and we need to understand deeper layers in how our minds function. My job is to make the insights and the methods and the tools easily accessible to you through a lot of case studies and examples. It's got to be easy for you to relate to the content so you can use it in your daily life. So you don't just get a tool, but you get a case study. The tool I used, and then examples of how you can use that tool in a way that suits your needs. At the end of a lot of the videos are so-called action points. This can be a reflection that you do with yourself. It can be a couple of questions for you and your child to talk through. And it can be other things like that. I can promise you that if you do the action points that I propose at the end of each video, you'll get massive results. It's just not an easy thing to do, and it's not something that you can have done by the end of next week. It is, however, something that will permeate into your life, and it's something that you do with your child when he's ready for it. I know that you probably already have your hands full with daily life and that energy levels are not always high when the kids are in bed at night. I promise that I'll do everything I can to respect your time. One way I do this is I make each video in the course really short so that you can do just one at a time. At one of my 2-day workshops, I had a couple of parents work through some of their issues around their 14-year-old daughter. When I followed up with a husband 2 weeks later, he said that it's strange, but we haven't really used the tools you gave us at the course. I asked him, why not? And he said, well, it's almost like our daughter changed while we were gone, and we don't have any of the conflicts anymore. As an afterthought, he added, it's probably because we understand her better. And that was the result of a 2-day workshop where they had to absorb everything in those 2 days. Because of the format of this course, you have a lot more time with me and can do the exercises, the action points over a lot longer time, which is going to be more effective for you. My attempt here is, of course, to redo that event with that couple, to make such a relevant course to you, so that even if you only listen to the content and don't ever follow through on any of the action points, you'll still notice a difference. Slower change, of course, but change nonetheless. So do go through every module of the course, even if you don't have time to do the action points between the videos. Then as you begin to see results, go back and rewatch and do the action points that makes the most sense to you in your situation. Of course, I hope that you'll find it so valuable to do every single action point and discuss it around the dinner table with your family so that you're able to involve the entire family in the transformational process. I hope that you're ready to lean back on the sofa after the kids are asleep and learn more about them and about yourself. I hope that you are as excited as I am to get you started. Now, if you have another couple of minutes, scroll down to get started on the next video. I'll see you there.